Yo, this shit OP.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? It is your boy Cal, bringing you another video on the channel today. We're here parked in the middle of the fucking neighborhood because I couldn't find anywhere in the gym to fucking film because everyone was staring at me and I got all self-conscious now. Today's another self-growth video. Thank you for all the support on my most recent car reveal video. That was awesome. I mean, even though I didn't get much feedback on it, I got a good amount of views, and a good amount of impressions, which means YouTube liked our content. And overall, that was definitely a big step up from cinematics to entertainment to overall just level of just content on this channel. And if you guys like that type of content, thank you for watching it, one, and then two, watch it again because I fucking need you to. So like I just said, today's self-growth video is about life is a temporary state. Life is not permanent. Life is not, at least on the surface level, life is not permanent. You know, consciously we are immortal. Consciously we cannot be taken away. And consciously we can grow as much as we want because we are multi-dimensional beings within here. Maybe not on the surface level world, but you know, that's a whole nother story for a whole nother time. A great deal of people within the media and just in today's society paint the picture that things are permanent. You know, policies are permanent, economics is permanent, and it seems like these long-term effects just will never wear off. Life is an up and down cycle. If you're like 20 years old, you're an adult, you know, life goes up and down. You know, you have hardships, you have great times in your life, and overall everything is a learning experience and a learning situation that you can take from and just overall build towards a better character. So what I want to kind of specify within today's video is not getting too hung up on things. You know, life is a fucking joke, man. Everything's being turned into a meme, and all you gotta do is just laugh at it, man. When something doesn't go your way, don't get hung up on it, don't get clinged onto it. I know that's easier said than done, but this is something from my own personal experience where I noticed myself in a conversation with someone, and my mind just creates mental resistance. And I say to myself, I'm like, will I actually remember this? Will this affect me in 48 hours from now, 24 hours from now, even an hour from now? No, it fucking won't. So like, why do I create that mental resistance? Why do I create that irritation, that annoyance? Fuck if I know, bro. But you know, through spirituality and meditation, I've been able to watch my thoughts and realize that I'm not my thoughts, and I've been able to just be the being, create that separation between my mind, my thinking, and just overall who I am. Because we have this outer self, right, that we can be, and then we have our mind-made self. It's just a reflection of what other people tell us we are, and just overall the narration we tell each other in our head, you know, through our conscious mind. You're not gonna remember 99.9% of the crap in your life. Think about it. How much do you remember from the past week? What were you doing a week ago at this moment? Do you remember? 6 days ago at this moment, 5 days ago at this moment. Maybe you can remember 1 or 2 days ago, but our minds overall as a memory timeline suck ass. They are not good. But you know what I find very interesting is like these tiny actions and moments within our life of irritation and negative emotions. We'll hang on to those, right? We'll forget about them, but that energy we have within that moment carries on, right? And so if you keep doing that 3, 4, 5 times of irritation, it's eventually going to be a buildup, and it's going to be eventually define who you are, the way you act, the way you feel, the way you think, and it overall determines your reality. External reality is a reflection of how you feel internally. So right now, I'm chill, I'm happy, I just got out of the gym, I'm vibing, you know, I feel decently clear-minded. So that's my reality. When people get too stuck up in the future, too stuck up in the past, I know this because I've experienced it myself. It's really important to remind yourself nothing is permanent. You gotta just accept the now and move on, you know? Let go of all these negative attachments you have and identifications with your mind, because ultimately that's gonna define your reality and hurt you in the long run. You wanna live every moment, you just wanna live every moment by realizing life is temporary and realizing things are temporary. We're in a temporary state, right? I'm not always gonna have these fucking muscles. It's important to remind yourself that you will always have your mind. You will always have this. So like, when you attach on to these little negative things that ultimately in 24 to 48 hours, 99.9% of the time aren't gonna remember, it's important to remind yourself that each time you do this, it has an effect on your long-term mental health. Who wants to be in a position where they're constantly getting irritated by tiny things and just letting the small stuff get to them? Because ultimately, that's what hurts them in the long run. This is something I've practiced. This is something I've taught other people. So I mean, this is a temporary state. Our conscious state is forever. And so when you attach on to small things in the surface level world, you know, it ultimately can affect you in the long run because it's a buildup of energy, and it's pretty much like a chain reaction that eventually will get to you, you know, and maybe you'll snap on the wrong person and it could have an even worse effect on you. Just remember, you're not going to remember 99.9% of the crap in your life, you know, so it's not that big of a deal. Just smile at it, just be like, okay, it might piss you off in that moment. That's okay, you know, feel that emotion, feel it. It's okay to feel it. Just know it doesn't define who you are, it doesn't define the way you act, feel, think, believe, you know, and ultimately dictate your reality. Yeah, that's pretty much the whole message of this video. It's a little bit of a shorter one. More videos coming out soon. I've got a really good video coming out Friday. I just filmed it with Dalton and Jordan yesterday. It's, if I do it right, it's gonna be fucking yeah, I love you guys, and hope you have a great day. Smile because you love yourself and I love you. Yeah, peace the fuck